Alright, so we got the snare sprung up here, tied to our sapling. We got our anchor, which is into the ground. We got our trigger mechanism, which is that piece where it hooks to the circle, to that little black piece, and then up. And then we got our string going to the tree under tension, which is hooked on a little hook down here. Let's see if we can get it. See a little hook there? So you want to make sure where your snare is, it's on the same side as this. Because when the animal pulls, it's going to get off, it's going to come off that anchor, and the sapling is going to unload. Okay. So I'll set you back up here. Okay, so you want to find your area and you want to make sure that you adjust properly. So I was always taught, which Vigilant Trails is good because they sent a little packet of trails, you know, the patterns, and even like the height size and stuff like that. But I was taught just like a fist size for a rabbit, you know, so make a fist in there. So that's going to be good for a rabbit right there. So you want to make sure that you have enough slack here. And another thing, you want to make sure that it's nice and tight to that circle spring there. So be very careful because it's under tension, but we locked it all the way in, so it's not hair trigger yet. So what we'll do is we'll take a stick and we'll jam a stick like that. I'll set that down. We'll take another stick like so. Now this isn't really, I'm not setting up for a rabbit right here. This is just a learning thing here. So, and these rabbits, I've seen them. They come up and they'll push this stuff with their nose. So make sure you make it pretty solid. You don't want anything in the way of your snare. Now, you know, over here and stuff, I'd be throwing some bushes and, you know, I'd be making it hard for them to get through. You know, throwing some bushes here and stuff like that. Same thing over here, but this would be right on their game trail. So they're going to follow this anyway. So then what I would do is I'd get a couple of little thin twigs like this. You want to make sure you're reading your book, the height, you know, so you know. But I kind of know, so that's going to be under tension there. So we want to make sure that this is not going to get in the way. I mean, it's barely sitting on that Y. I gotta find another one. So even this would work. We can come up here. And you want to make sure that you adjust. You know. See how it's nice and flat there. So a lot of people do the little chin up thing. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It all depends. So I want to loosen this up. You know, because I don't want it getting in the way. You know, I want them to come in here. I don't want them thinking something's fishy. too fishy anyway. And then I'd kind of, you know, put some sticks like this. Just to kind of blend that in a little bit, you know. Put some on this side. You know, and just kind of give them a doorway. You know, kind of welcome them. Hey, come on in. You know, this is your trail that you take every single day. Don't ask me why there's this weird looking setup right in the middle of it. But you don't want anything in the way of the snare. You don't want nothing in the way. But make sure that you got it blocked off. You know, so it kind of, they have no choice but to come in through here. So now we're going to make it a hair trigger, which, come over here, and I will show you how to do it. Got a mosquito whizzing in my ear. Okay, so you just, this is under tension, so just be careful. You put your hand on the stick and just adjust it. Keep your hand on the stick and lightly let go. Keep your hand there. See, now that is a lot more sensitive. I mean, one tiny little tug of this thing and that trigger is getting set off. So let's give it a shot without lopping our heads off here. Let's see. This seems like a good one. No. Just imagine this is all filled in, that's filled in, this is kind of blocked off, that's kind of blocked off, you know, and just kind of give them away. Say, hey, you know, you want to jump over both of these piles of brush, or do you want to walk through this little area? You know, you want to make it inviting to them. So, Mr. Peter Cottontail hopping down the bunny trail. Now, with a rabbit, his head is a lot bigger, so the trigger is going to get set off a lot easier. I have to actually let it tighten around the string before I could trigger it. So, oh, there he goes, Mr. Peter Cottontail, and it tightens on him, and then. So I had to grab a stick that was a little bigger so I could show you. This is going to be more like the size of a rabbit neck. Not a robin neck. Rabbit hair neck. So, Mr. Peter Cottontail hopping down the bunny trail. Oh, no, that wouldn't have happened. It would have stayed in place. Here we go. Watch your face. Here it is, my friends. That's it. Vigilant Trails did nice work. I appreciate it. And snare survival kit stage 2. Be prepared, stay prepared. They weren't lying. I mean, this is an awesome little box. Throw it in your pocket, you don't even feel it's there. Emergency situation. I noticed, I was playing around with it a little bit, and you can open the tin and you can flash it, you know, and you know, get signal and stuff, you know, signal airplanes, helicopters, people, whatever. So yeah, that was my video. I definitely give it 5 stars out of 5 stars. I'd recommend checking this company out. Great set of people. The owner, Rob, seems like a really great guy, and I truly mean that. And everyone that I've talked to from Vigilant Trails, they've all been super cool, super nice. I appreciate it. You guys take care. Have a good day.